We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, and it's Morgan in at the 1. And for the Storm, you look at Minnesota. This is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
It'll be the Storm off the tip. Now here's Lamb. The jump hook off the window. It's good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Oakley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And Virginia has possession. Outside Lamb. They get it again. Outside Lamb. There's a screen. Fires from deep. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. First quarter, just over a minute played. Down low. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Five to shoot. Oakley's shot is off. The Storm have gone 1 for 3 so far. There's the triple. That's shot by Lamb, no good. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Morgan. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Virginia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Lamb. Lamb's got room. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oakley, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Lamb. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Oakley. Over Lamb. And so the ball is out of bounds. Lamb touched it last. And looking at these playoffs so far, Here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They set the screen. Pass to Jenkins. Shot clock at 5. And he gets that one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Virginia trailing here. Outside Lamb. "16 feet out." Again, Virginia.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Oakley. Pass to Jemison. Takes the 3. Lamb grabs the miss.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Jemison. Still no points. The 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Virginia, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Lamb. Out to the right wing. No one near him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Oakley. Launches it. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Inside, here's Jenkins. Uses the glass on the layup. Jenkins has got 5 now.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
From deep. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Timberwolves trail by 6. To the paint. It's picked off. Shot from the wing. Again, Virginia.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lamb's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Pass to Jemison. Here's Morgan. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Virginia.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Over to the left wing. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 10-point Virginia lead.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Oakley. No good again that time.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jenkins. He's got 5. Here's Jemison. Pass to Morgan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Oakley. Deflects the pass. With the fadeaway. Not enough on that one as it misses. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Morgan. Lamb covering. Here's Jemison. Here's Oakley. To get back on track. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. To the inside. Here's Lamb. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Jenkins. 5 points in the game. Outside Jones. Pass to Jemison. Here's Jenkins. Fires the 3. That one no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Back to Lamb. Harrison, the pass to Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Takes a 3. They get it back. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Both teams deciding to change it up. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Oakley. And here's Richards. Here's Jemison. No points yet. Jenkins misses.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
To the middle. Here's Harrison. Richards pulls it in.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Jemison. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Out left to the wing. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Storm able to retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And Minnesota making a change here.
Johnny Barnett, Jeffrey McLeod.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. And it's Jones with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Richards. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Jones to end the run. And he can't get that one. Virginia leading by 14. Launches a 3. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Virginia shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for Virginia, number 87. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 16. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Richards. Now Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota again missing. Virginia leading by 16. "12 seconds left to play in the first. Shot on the wing. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Virginia with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And looking at what we've seen from Virginia, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. And it's Samuels in at center, filling out the middle. And the shot's good. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Virginia.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Samuels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Virginia leading by 18. Outside Lamb. Back to Lamb. Over Jones. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Richards with it. Pass to Bonner. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. And he lays it in on the break. 11 points in the game.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Jones from outside. Lamb grabs the miss.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Fade away. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Jones, the pass to Garnett. Now here's Richards. Jones from outside. Minnesota again missing. Virginia leading by 20. Pass to Lamb. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Lamb, a screen on Jones. Driving in. Lots of room. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Pass to Samuels. It's deflected. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Here's Lamb. Got a hand on it. Jones against Lamb to win the drought. And it's laid in by Jones. Jones has got his first basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Storm have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Lamb. Back to Lamb. It's Lamb on the wing. Clock at 6. Pulls up. Here's the 3. They shoot again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Virginia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Number 34. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's Morgan. Pass to Oakley. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Jenkins. It's blocked. And they recover it. Garnett. That's good. The Storm have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Morgan. To the paint. Stolen by Lamb. And here comes the break. To the inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Virginia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Since the break, he's definitely been more aggressive. Remember, he didn't take any free throws in that first half.
Here's Garnett. Down low.
Virginia foul call. Number 84. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Virginia. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. 5 on the clock. From the wing, it's hauled in by Virginia.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
From 13, out to the wing. There's a screen. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. He's got 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Jenkins misses. Here's Virginia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Can't cash it in from close range. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Oakley. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Jimison's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Storm have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. The shot from 20 feet out. Rebound Minnesota.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Morgan inside. Here's the break. From the corner. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. He's got 15.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Jemison. Here's Morgan. Here's Jemison. Still without a bucket.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
To the right side. Shoots. Jenkins with a rebound. Jenkins has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a screen.
Minnesota foul. Earl Jenkins. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for Virginia. Harrison. Number 15.
The Storm shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Harrison. Driving to the basket. Wide open look. And the jumper is good.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Oakley. Pass to Jenkins. And it's blocked. Nice ball movement by Virginia. Here's Harrison. No points so far. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Jenkins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Oakley. To the middle.
Man, good whistle there.
Number 34. Second.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Shooting from Minnesota, Earl Jenkins. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. And for Virginia, they're shooting about 40% during the 2nd quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Harrison. There's 1:54 left in the first half of this game. Virginia needs to get off a shot. That one doesn't drop.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Here's Oakley. Over to the wing. Pass to Jenkins. From the elbow. It's hauled in by Virginia.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Here's Harrison. No made baskets yet. Releases from 15. And Jemison pulls it down. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's a pick. Pass to Jenkins. Puts one up from 19. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
From outside the arc. Oakley with a rebound. Pass to Jenkins. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Looking to end this cold spell. Blocked! And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Virginia just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half.
It starts with their rebounding. They're controlling the glass. That gives you those extra possessions.
Yeah, they're doing the dirty work, plain and simple.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. You can't give away games.
We shall see. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Here's Oakley. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And for the Timberwolves. And it's Morgan in at the point. They set a pick for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Jenkins has got rebound number 8 now. Puts it up from 12. Minnesota again missing.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Beyond the arc. And Jemison pulls it down. Jemison's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Stolen by Lamb. And they're pushing it up. That one falls. He's got 19.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Oakley. Left side Lamb. And he gets the bucket. Lamb's got 8 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. And here's the fast break. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Virginia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First free throw is good. Good on both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Morgan. Lamb covering. To the paint. Here's Jenkins. It's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it. The Storm have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Right wing. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Minnesota. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Tries it from 16. Misses off the right iron.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Lamb. Outside Lamb. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Jenkins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Jemison. Here's Jenkins. He has 7. Pass to Jemison to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Virginia. Lamb's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for score, number 44, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Timberwolves have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's Morgan. Lamb covering. To the wing, right side. From downtown. Minnesota again missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And he gets it to go. 21 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Morgan. He takes it in over Lamb. Minnesota again missing. Here's Virginia with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. He shoots it. Morgan with the rebound. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Oakley. Pass to Jenkins. Looking to get back on track. And it's rejected. Inside. And Jemison pulls it down. Jemison's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here's Virginia with the ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Pass to Lamb.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Lamb's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Jenkins. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Morgan. To the middle. Here's Oakley. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Virginia.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
And that one misses. Virginia with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. It's Lamb on the wing. Uncovered. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's Oakley. Lamb covering. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it. And it's Morgan missing. The Storm have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. The fader. And no good.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Pass to Oakley. Lays it up and banks it in. Oakley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Now here's Lamb. He's covered closely. Puts it up. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Storm. Lamb. 2 shots.
2 shots.
The first one falls. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Samuels is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Morgan. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Jimison's shot is off.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Some nice ball movement by Virginia.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Oakley. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Samuels. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by Virginia.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Oakley. From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Virginia with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Harrison. He's scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cuts off the pass. Here's Oakley. Pass to Morgan. Here's Jimison. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Lamb grabs the miss. Lamb's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And there's the drive. Here's Harrison. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Morgan's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Oakley. Here's Jimison from behind the arc. The rebound by Harrison.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Lets it fly. Second shot opportunity, and it's Lamb who gets it to go. Lamb's got 6 here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
1:21 left to play in the third. Here's Jimison. Yet to see a basket. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Pass to Harrison. Second chance effort. Samuels pulls it in.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Samuels. Here's Oakley. Lamb grabs the miss. Virginia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Nails the baby hook. And so it's Virginia, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Wide open. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And for the Timberwolves. And it's Jenkins in at center. Here's Richards. And he makes it on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And for Virginia, they're shooting about 41%. Pass to Harrison. Fades away. Minnesota with a rebound. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Garnett. Here's McLeod. Lets it fly. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Deflected. Here's Jenkins. And here's Jones. To the inside. It's tipped. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Pass to Harrison. 4-3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Jenkins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Jones. Here's Garnett. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Fires for 3. Jones misses. The Storm have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. To end the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. To the paint. Here's McLeod. It's hauled in by Virginia. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, number 87.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Lamb's checked in for Virginia. It's both from the stripe. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Oakley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Virginia making a change here. Second free throw, no good. For Virginia, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Jenkins. Richards, the pass to Garnett. Here's Harrison. To the left wing. Outside Lamb. This one for 3. Offensive board. There's the 3. That shot, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And here's Jones to the middle. Pass to Garnett, right wing. Here's Richards. The bank shot, no good. Virginia's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Morgan. Pass to Jenkins, looking to get it going. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Virginia Storm, number 44. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Minnesota shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Here's Morgan. 6 to shoot. Over Lamb. And it's Morgan missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
"18 feet out. Good on the bucket. 21 points in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Jemison. to stop the drought. Minnesota again missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Up and in on the layup.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, deflected on the break. Here's Lamb, and he jams it home with authority.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Jenkins. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Virginia with the ball. They're on a 14-1 run. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Outside for Lamb. Fires the three, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Oakley. And that one drops.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Driving inside. And Jimison pulls it down. Jimison's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Here's Morgan. Lamb covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jimison. Knocks it down from distance.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 25 points in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And the shot goes down.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Now Lamb. Out to the right wing. Shot is up. Again, Virginia.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Oakley. Here's Jimison. Here's Morgan. Hey, puts up a 3. He's off on that one. Virginia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. The fadeaway. That one is off. Minnesota shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Jimison. Here's Oakley. Here's Morgan. Lamb covering. The shot. That shot missing. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue. And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Storm.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
Here's Morgan. Over Lamb. Another miss by Minnesota. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's the teardrop, and Jimison pulls it down. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Oakley. Down low. They still need this. Jenkins. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, second team foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for the Timberwolves, Earl Jenkins at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 5 ticks left in the fourth. And so it's Virginia winning this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now our player of the game.